Your mom and I, we both know there's some things we need to work on as a family. We need to trust you, and you need to trust us.
How am I supposed to trust you after what you said to Jack Manning?
I shouldn't have done that.
You know what he's doing right now? He's probably telling the entire school about how Wheezy tried to jump off a roof.
Look, Shane, I'm so sorry, okay? I was mad. I wasn't thinking.
Great. What are you going to do the next time you get mad, huh?
Rex, glad I found you. We need to talk.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Shane.
Hey.
Mind if I have a minute alone with your dad?
Why? What's this about?
Jack Manning.
Can I help you?
Marty's been your patient for a while now.
Yes, she has. Why?
Her behavior lately has been strange, to say the least, and I wanted to ask you some questions.
I went to the lab when it was closed, even though I ran into that little guy that works for Clint Buchanan. I found it, and I printed it out. And there it was. Proof. Picture perfect. Baby was John's. That we had everything. Happy ending. She had my life. See, my fingers were on the keyboard, and before I even realized it, opened the file, deleted, and replaced. And I was done. No going back.
You changed Natalie's lab results? You altered her medical records?
Yes.
I'm glad you're here, Lieutenant. I need to talk to you about Dr. Saybrook, too.
Marty?
No, he really does look like his father, don't you think?
Stay the hell away from my son.
Oh, come on, Natalie. I was trying to be civil. He should try it sometime.
Forget it, Marty. You're not going anywhere.
I just need to pick up my son's backpack. He left it in the doctor's office.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Dr. Bahari is with someone right now. Could you come back a little later?
What can I do for you?
Tell me what happened. What did Shane say?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you anything Shane tells me in therapy.
It's just my son really needs his backpack now. Would you mind interrupting them?
Dad, if Brody wants to talk to you about Jack, I want to hear it.
Right. Anything you have to say to me, you can say in front of Shane.
Jack filed a complaint against you, Rex. And lucky me, I get to follow it up.
What kind of complaint?
I don't think it's anything to it.
Just tell me what that kid said.
He said you hired some muscle to beat him up. But I couldn't picture you doing that, especially to a kid. So what's the story?
You want me to stay? You just ordered me to leave.
No, I told you to stay away from my son, and I meant it.
Oh, but you know what? What happened before that was a while ago, and I was ill.
You tried to steal my child.
Okay, let me explain. When Cole was sent away, okay, I couldn't face it, so I created my own reality. But that was temporary. I'm better now.
How much better is the question?
I was in St. Anne's for months, and I've been working really hard in therapy.
You think you're cured?
What exactly are you asking me?
Well, if you're as much better as you think you are, why are you still carrying around my son's paternity test?
Some of the things that Marty's been saying lately, they're making me believe she was released from St. Anne's too early.
You're the one who vouched for her, correct?
Her doctors were releasing her anyway. I said I'd keep an eye on her, yeah, and I had hoped she was doing better, but clearly she has been backsliding, and maybe you've noticed that. I mean, maybe that's what you wanted to tell me.
I had a session with Marty just a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have some concerns.
What did she say?
A lot of what she said was about you, Lieutenant.
She talked about me?
And Natalie Banks. And your baby.
You didn't hire someone to rough the kid up, did you?
Nobody should have. Manning had it coming.
Shane, what are you talking about? You think it's okay for a guy your age to get his butt kicked by some thugs?
I know you don't want me to talk about this.
It's okay. Brody's different. For a long time, I thought he was my dad. We can tell him. The stuff with Manning's been going on for months. Every day he would post stuff about me on my MyFace, making fun of my asthma and stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah. He started calling me Wheezy. And pretty soon everyone did.
Yeah, but it was way more than just name calling. Go on, Shane.
He stole my inhaler.
Shane had an attack. Jack and his little friends were just watching him on the gym floor. And he couldn't breathe. He could have died.
Nobody did anything? The school? Parents?
We didn't know.
I thought that if I told anyone that Jack would just figure out a way to make everything worse.
He did anyway.
You know you can talk to me.
He stole my clothes after gym. And made sure that all the cheerleaders saw me. You know.
God. Shane.
There's more. He took a video of it and posted it online. Everyone saw it.
Okay, all right. You don't have to talk about this anymore, okay? You can see why we're not feeling too bad for Jack Manning right now.
I'm so sorry, Shane. Hey, how are things now? Are you okay?
I can't disturb the doctor when she's with someone.
I wouldn't ask, but his homework's in there, and he's missed the last few days, so I picked up his assignments this
I'm
week.
sorry.
It's not just the papers. His rescue inhaler is in there, too. Shane has asthma.
No, Liam is Natalie's son. It's not my... Marty's been talking about Liam? I mean, you know she tried to take him once.
No. Lieutenant, I don't think there's any danger of that happening.
What'd she say exactly? This is important, Doc. Marty has already threatened a friend of mine. All right? She told her to stay away from me. If she has said anything like that to you,
She didn't. But what she did say is going to come as a shock, Lieutenant.
Why would you think I have any interest in Liam's paternity test?
Save
That's
it, Marty. Christian told me that he saw you with it, which doesn't make any sense because you already know that Liam is Brody's and not John. John knows everything, so why are you carrying around this paternity test?
I could tell you, but I don't think you'd understand.
Try me.
I kept it to remind myself.
Of what you're capable of? Yes, Christian told me that too. Marty, come on. I mean, you're not going to forget that. You're not going to forget that you stole my medical records, and you're not going to forget that you kept threatening to tell John so that you could get him back. So I'm not buying this whole reminder story. There's got to be another reason. So...
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Come in.
Shane, I'm sorry. That everything went wrong because we didn't know what was going on. I'm just so scared.
I'm so sorry for interrupting your session, especially after all the times we talked about privacy and confidentiality. It won't happen again.
What did Marty say that would shock me?
Here you go.
Thank you so much. And again, I'm sorry to disturb, really.
Miss Morasco, stop. What are you doing?
I'm doing better now. Now that Mom and Dad know. It doesn't feel as bad.
Listen, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And I'm sorry that we didn't all know until now. I wish I could have done something to help.
Thanks. And Dad, whatever you want to tell Brody, it's cool. I'm gonna go hit the vending machines. I don't know who hired those guys, but whoever did, Nanny deserved it.
I wouldn't blame you, Rex. If someone had bullied Liam like that, I don't know what I would... It's just hiring the muscle. It didn't seem like something you would do.
No, it's not.
You have any idea who did it?
Yeah. Somebody who hasn't been that close to Shane in the past, who's got something to prove.
Are we talking about Clint?
Hey, I don't approve.
You know, he would have had to have done it before his heart attack. Yeah. If anybody wouldn't think twice about hiring a couple of goons to beat up a high school kid, it's Clint Buchanan.
So is this everything?
Actually, no. Jack says that you assaulted him, too. Is that true?
Would you like some water?
No. I want to know what the hell Marty said to you.
You and I are the only two people that will ever know that John is Liam's father.
You thought of this before you spoke up.
I did. We're therapists. We know the law.
Forgive me, Lieutenant. I may have overstepped.
Overstepped what?
I shouldn't have implied that I was going to share specifics with you. As you know, I can't do that. Anything Marty said in session is confidential.
Not if she's dangerous. I already told you she's threatened a friend of mine.
She told this friend to stay away from you. I'm not sure that qualifies as a threat.
So you don't believe in any way it's possible Marty would harm someone?
I don't believe she'll harm anyone physically. No.
I don't give a damn what you believe, Natalie. I don't have to explain myself to you.
So you're just gonna hold on to Liam's paternity test for the rest of your life?
Actually, when Christian asked me about it, I realized I didn't need it, so I got rid of it.
Oh. Oh, just like that? So you all of a sudden decided that you didn't need to remind yourself about what you were capable of, right? How about what I'm
Hey,
capable of?
give that back. That's mine. Give it back.
I need to see if you're telling the truth.
Give that to me. That you have no right to take that.
Ha! And what do you know? You're lying.